haven't seen her in a long time. I haven't seen her in a long time. It makes no difference. It makes no difference. What's that mean? It makes no difference. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they say. Makes no difference. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Let out your feelings. If I sign, go ahead, really, I have seen one time I saw. Go ahead. Let your feelings out. It doesn't match the picture. But if you sign, go ahead, let your feelings out. That helps improve your concept. That improves understanding for the deaf people. You can see the picture. You see what's happening. Children are priceless. Children are priceless. They're priceless. Children are priceless. In my eyes, that's silly. In my eyes, that's silly. Maybe a better concept is, in my eyes, that's silly. People like to please the boss. Maybe better, people like to please the boss or please the boss. Also, my father goes to work every day for my sake. My father goes to work every day for my sake. Let's go back again. For the sake of argument. What does that mean? For the sake of argument. Sake of argument. So you have two. Sake, sake. You need to meet the situation. You need to meet the situation. You're not going to meet it. You're going to meet it, face it, address the situation. Now let's go on to a little bit different perspective. The word it. It. What does that mean? It. What's the concept? What's the picture of it? Really, it can't support itself. That word it, all alone, means nothing. But if you add intonation, then it has meaning. But it, most of the time, you must repeat the topic to know, what are you talking about? Example, her ring glitters. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It. There's no picture. But if you sign, her ring glitters. Oh, it's beautiful. The ring, again, the ring is beautiful. Her ring, it glitters. Beautiful. Let's talk about the word through. Through. I see that word through often. Sometimes through really means how. Example. We can enhance our skills through workshops. Through workshops? Okay, fine, but maybe a better concept is we can enhance our skills. How? Workshops. Notice as you're reading or listening, when you hear that word through, think about, what are they talking about? Maybe they mean how. How. Then you can change your sign from through to how. Sometimes you can add, enhance your skills. How? Through workshops, or workshops through workshops. But add how. It's clear meaning. Now let's talk about positive or negative. Positive or negative. Many, many times I see interpreters or signers contradict themselves. Positive or negative, which do you mean? English many times will use positive phrases, but they mean negative. Or they use negative phrases that mean positive. Example, there is nothing I can't do. In English, that's a positive statement, but in ASL, it's very negative. Can't is a negative. Nothing is a negative. So visually, it's wrong. Visually, you have a misunderstanding. So English, positive. But in ASL or sign language, negative. What do? Change it. I can do anything. If you want to give information that's correct or express the right meaning, you have to change the English sometimes. That is not adding to or changing the message. That's giving the proper message. So, positive, positive, I can do anything. Negative, I can't do anything. Which do you want? Also, won't we have a time? Won't, or won't we have a time? Positive or negative? Which? If I see you sign, won't we have a time? I don't want to go. Because it means won't or won't. I want to have a good time. So you sign how? We will have a good time. Will. Won't. Won't. Won't we have a good time? Also, conflict. I will not go. I will, positive, not negative. Which do you mean? You're confusing me. I will not go. I will not go. I will not go. Not go. Whichever, doesn't matter. Not or not. Not or not, doesn't matter. I cannot sing. Positive or negative? Which? Can you sing or not? Which? I don't understand. Sing, can't I? Sing, can't I? Now, a little bit different perspective again. I want to share with you just some vocabulary. I feel like you cannot separate conceptual accuracy and vocabulary. It is really important for you to improve your vocabulary, both English and ASL. Your sign vocabulary means nothing if you do not understand the English meaning. So it's really important to learn both English and ASL, or sign language, and not trying to focus only on ASL. But sign language requires conceptual accuracy, period. So I want to share some signs that I want you to think so that you can, in the future, think and develop yourself. Think about meanings. Sometimes you require 2 signs for one word. So I'm going to show you on the screen. You'll see the words. Then I'm going to give you the signs. The first one, epidemic, sick, spread, sick, spread, sick, spread. 2 signs, but it's the right concept. And sometimes you can't express the right concept with 1 sign. So you have to add sick, spread, epidemic. But at the same time that you're signing, you can say epidemic, sick, spread. Stranger. Stranger, strange person. Stranger, stranger, stranger. What's that mean? A new person, right? You've met a new person. Never seen them before. They are a new person. They are a stranger. Pillow. Pillow, soft, soft. Lunch. I see signed lunch, but most of the time I see lunch, lunch. Eat noon, eat noon. Resemble, resemble, resemble. Looks like resemble. Waitress is a serving person. A serving person requires two signs. A serving person. Sometimes I oversleep. I just mean sleep until the sun comes up. I oversleep. Nightgown, night clothes. Night clothes, nightgown. Pajamas, pajamas. Accidentally, accidentally. By chance, fate, fate. Money invested, money invested, invested. Two signs required to show a clear meaning. Same time, time, same. Simultaneously, simultaneously. At the same time, simultaneously. Agree, think, same. Think, same. Agree, I agree. I think the same as you. Agree. Grocery shop, grocery shop. Food shopping, food shopping. Meditate, meditate. Think continuously, meditate. Or dwell on, dwell on. Cremation, body, burn, body, cremation, cremation. Now we're going to talk about expressing your feelings, like don't mind, don't mind, don't care. Sometimes you'll see don't care, don't care, don't care, don't mind. Depends on your expression. I don't mind, oh, I don't care. It's different meaning when you change expression. I don't mind, you want to go with me? I don't mind, fine. Ignore, ignore, forsake. Stop ignoring me, stop ignoring me. Forsake. Frustrated, frustrated. Why are you so frustrated? What for? Frustrated. Now, let me add right now. Frustrated involves your emotions. You are frustrated. But also, there is another sign that sometimes becomes confused with different meaning. Frustrated means I have been prevented. I have been prevented. Example, oh, I want that new dress, I want it, and I went to the store and it was closed. I couldn't get in. I couldn't buy the dress. I couldn't. I was prevented. Frustrated, a little bit different. Frustrated, pressure, so frustrated me. But into the store, can't. Frustrate. I've been prevented. I can't go forward. So it's a little bit different. Incompetent. incompetent. That doctor, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Sign language, English, incompetent, can't. Sing, competent. That interpreter, wow, competent, or competent. Pity, feel sorry for, mercy. Don't pity me. Don't feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for her. Her dog died. She still is grieving. Grief, heartache, grief. Enthusiastic. Oh, I feel so enthusiastic about this class. I'm enthusiastic about that. Enthusiastic. Calm. Today is such a calm day. Calm. Stubborn. I see signs like pig-headed. Pig-headed? What does that mean? Visually, it means nothing. But pig-headed. Stubborn he is. Now let's go on to everyone's favorite subject. English idioms. My sign, idioms. People have to laugh when they think about what they're really saying. Most of the time, I listen to idioms and I think, what does that mean? And if you sign straight English for the idiom, the English idiom, the deaf people are going to look at you and, what are they talking about? You yourselves need to understand what it means before you can try and sign it clearly with the proper meaning. There are many English idioms. All language has idioms, all of them. ASL has idioms. They all have idioms. But English is so confusing. And if your concept is not right, talking about what? You will not express the proper message. Examples. Well, if you think about that, just one day, tomorrow, one day, all day long, as you're driving or walking or working or whatever, listen. Listen to the English sentences all day long and think, what does that mean? Just think about that. Example, and again, you will see on the screen the sentences. You will also see the words that I'm going to focus on in black, bold. You see that? I'm going to focus on that. My mother is fit to be tied. If you sign that, my mother is fit to be tied, what does that mean? Easy. Upset, angry. My mother is fit to be tied. If you sign it straight English, what is she talking about? So, idioms. Computers are a piece of cake. Right? Computers are nothing to it. Sign. Nothing to it. It's easy. Piece of cake. But a piece of cake? No way. I am always in hot water. What does that mean? I am always in trouble. I had a ball at the party last night. A ball. Oh, good. What'd you do with it? Did you throw it? What'd you do? Did you catch it? What'd you do? But what's it mean? I had a good time. I had a ball at the party last night. I had a ball. I had a good time last night. Also, lunch is on the house. Recently, I went to a meeting, and the interpreter signed, lunch is on the house. And I thought to myself, what? Lunch is on the house? I have to climb up on the roof and sit down and eat? No way. What does it mean? Lunch is on the house. It's free, no charge. Lunch on the house. Mary, she was flabbergasted when she heard that story. She was flabbergasted. Or she was flabbergasted when she heard that story. She likes to butter up the teacher. She really enjoys to butter up the teacher. But to butter up, no way, can't. How? Greasy? No way, can't. So think about, what does that mean? Butter up, flatter, flatter, flatter. We are really late. Shake a leg, can't. What does that mean? I am really late. Let's shake a leg, have to hurry. He did not show up for the program last night. Why? He had cold feet. Cold feet? Well, get him some socks. It'll be all right. No. He had cold feet. So he couldn't show up last night. He had cold feet. Isn't that what it means? Let's talk turkey. What does that mean? Let's talk turkey? How can you talk turkey? Let's talk It's serious. The dress has many colors. Red, blue, brown, green, and so forth and so on. If you sign so forth and so on, crazy, right? But if you think about the words themselves, you can't sign them that way. So you have to know, what does it mean? So forth and so on, etc., so forth and so on. He works day in and day out. Day in and day out. What does that mean? That means he works every day. Day in and day out. Day in and day out, he works. If you think that I like baseball, you are all wet. All wet? My clothes are wet? What are you talking about? If you think that I like baseball, you are all wet. You are crazy. You are all wet. That's what it means. So sign the proper meaning. If you can't change it, what do? Leave it alone. If you sign, if you can't change it, leave well enough alone. Well enough alone. Just leave it alone. Can't change it? Leave it alone. At long last, I have peace. At long last, what does that mean? It means finally. At long last, peace. Long last, finally, peace. The two of them are